Matt Stepp, Dave Campbell's Texas football. Out here in West Columbia, Texas at the Columbia 7-on-7 state qualifying tournament. I'm here with the head coach of the Marque Cougars, Coach Wade Oliphant. And Coach, appreciate you taking a few minutes to chat with us before you guys get to work today.
Thanks for having me.
All right, first off, Coach, we were talking off camera just about this group of kids and how excited you are about this class. And there's some buzz down in Galveston County about you guys. And Lamarck is one of those programs that, when people say the name of that program, they know what it means. I know your guys are trying to get back to that level. How excited are you in the community about this senior group in this upcoming football season?
Everybody's very excited, mainly because of the work that's been put in over the past few years. It's kind of all coming together, having a lot of success in the off season. Kids are working hard. Kids are showing up. Got a lot of leadership from kids in all grades. Our athletic period goes very well every day. We got a really good coaching staff that we put together, and really at this point, my role has lessened a lot just because of the coaching staff has grown so much over the last few years as well. So I have a few new coaches that have stepped in who have a lot of experience, and it's really helping our program to get to that next level.
In today's society, we're always used to like instant gratification. It's a microwave society. And I know you've been around for a little while and you've been around great programs and been a part of championship type ball clubs, and you know that it's not built overnight. Is that been a hard thing with the youth and the kids, just to convince them, hey, this is a process, it's not going to happen overnight, but if we do X, Y, Z, we put in the work, that there's going to be good results down the road? It's just not going to come right away.
Well, honestly, it's kind of ironic because naturally by personality, I'm very impatient person,
Okay.
But in the profession, and since I've taken this job, when I went in, I really didn't know what to expect. Sure. I really didn't know how long it would take. But in this profession, all I know is to work. So basically, when I got there, I didn't put any specific goals on our program. I just said, we're going to work. Our goal is to win a state championship. When that is, we don't know. But we set a lot of short-term goals in order to reach our long-term goals of winning a state championship. So basically, since I've got there, the culture that we, hard work, discipline, and a commitment to excellence, and that has no time frame on it. But it's taken a lot of hard work to kind of get us to where we are, and the kids are bought into that because that's kind of what we've been preaching since day one. They know that it was going to take some work. I told them, don't disrespect some of these 4A programs that have sustained success over years and years, kind of like Lamarck used to. I said, don't think you're going to come in overnight and pass up these programs that have been doing it for so long. I said, in order to be better than those teams, you got to work harder than them. You got to do more than them. So with all due respect to the rest of our classification, we want to put in everything that we can every single day to try to get to that level and then past that level. But we knew it was going to take some time.
Understood. Okay. Now today, we know today is not a real football, but it's kind of football-ish, and you're competing. And I know you want to see your guys compete. What do you want to see out of your guys today? And do you feel like some success in 7-on-7? Winning breeds winning, that kind of thing. Do you feel like that can carry over into the fall?
Yeah, we want to get 1% better every day in everything that we do, whether it's in the classroom or on the field or in the weight room. So today is like no other day. It's a work day. When I talk to the kids before they play, I'm going to tell them we came out here for one reason, and that's to work. In my mind, if you work, you get better. We talk all the time about practice. Perfect practice makes perfect games. You know what I mean? So we want to come out here. We want to strive for perfection. We want no missed assignments. We want to have a lot of teamwork. We want to have a lot of camaraderie. We want to have a lot of effort. When I come to these, since we can't coach them, I have one rule: effort on and off the field and while you're on the field. Like, that's just the bottom line.
So no walking off the field, right?
I don't want no walking off the field.
Yeah.
I don't want any walking on the field. And that's the only time they're going to hear me. That's the only time they'll hear my voice. Is I want to see effort. I want to see our culture come out, and I want to see class and character. This is our second tournament. I think we did really well in our first one. They were a little sluggish at the beginning, and they heard me, and after that, we don't have any, we haven't had any issues, but that's the biggest thing. We got to come out here and we get better. I tell them to use it for what it's, use 7-on-7 for what it's worth. If you use it for the right things, then you'll get better from it, and it'll help you in the fall.
Now, looking at, we all know summer strength and conditioning is important for all sports, and for football specifically. I know you expect your guys to be there getting their work in. From a team-specific standpoint, everybody's got some positions and some depth that they're looking to build. Are there any specific areas that, hey, we've still got some battles that some young guys, if they put in the work and do the right things, they can step up and mature and take those possible starting spots heading into the fall?
Yeah, so we're going to be having a new quarterback this year. So we got a couple guys who are battling out for that, and it's truly a battle every day, and they work hard every single day at it. But more important than that, we got to get better in the trenches. On the offensive line, last year we started 2 freshmen. They've come into their own now, and they're not guaranteed a spot again as a sophomore because we've got some other kids that have stepped up. So biggest thing is on the offensive line, finding those 5 that can really get the job done. I think we've had a really good offseason, probably the best offseason we've had, especially in terms of trench development.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the quarterback position and the offensive line position are the 2 biggest spots that we got to find people at. But we have guys there. It's just who's going to win that spot.
There you go. So competition breeds competition, right?
Absolutely.
There you go.
Sharpens iron.
All right. Coach Wade Oliphant, the head coach of the Marque Cougars, appreciate your time. Enjoy watching your kids compete today. And we appreciate what you do for the student athletes in the state of Texas.
Appreciate you.
Thanks, Coach.